Hey, 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 beautiful heart, what's vibin'? Dr. Danae, your somewhat friendly metaphysician here on YouTube. All right, let's jump in and see what we've got going for the overall energy for today. So, my readings are timeless. What does that mean? That means that even though I'm recording this on the 2nd of January, 2024, whenever this finds you, whenever you see this, then that's when it's appropriate for you on your timeline. We're all moving at different speeds on our timeline. So this reading could be exactly where you're at right now. It could be where you just came from, or it could be where you're going. Get in where you fit in, but don't make a reading fit your situation if it doesn't. If the reading is for you, or parts of the reading are for you, because remember, this is a general reading. I'm reading for the collective. I'm tapping into the collective energy. So the whole thing may not resonate for you. Absolutely okay. Could just be bits and pieces. That's why I say get in where you fit in, and get what you need, and don't trip on the rest. But again, do not make a reading, whether it's mine or anybody else's, fit your situation. That's being irresponsible with energy. We won't be having any of energy irresponsibility around here in 2024. Not happening. All right. So let's see what the overall energy we are dealing with today. Illumination. Yay to illumination. Authenticity. 2024 is definitely the year of authenticity. Hope. We are going to need to hold on to hope. Hope and faith. Blind faith, blind hope. Hold on to that, especially if you feel things are overwhelming for you, don't know what to do, whatever. Hold on to faith and hope, because faith and hope will pull you through. When you're holding on to hope, there is no room for doubt. So if you're in that double-minded energy of, yep, I'm holding on to hope, I know this is going to work out, but if it doesn't, I'll do this, this, and this. Honey, 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 leave that behavior in 2023. Why? Because that's double-mindedness. You're saying you have hope, you're wanting to manifest hope, but then you cancel that out with, but if it doesn't happen, I'm going to do blah, blah, blah. Or if it doesn't happen, I don't know what I'm going to do, blah, blah, blah. All of that is planning for failure, planning for it not to work. It cancels out your hope. So just take a quick minute and reflect back on some of your verbal habits. Is this something that you do when it comes to manifesting something? Yes, yes, I'm going to believe, I'm going to believe. And then, the winds come in, different situations come in, kind of rock you a bit. And make you think, well, gosh, this situation doesn't look like it's going to come through, so I better have another plan. Why are you wasting your time trying to manifest if you're going to just take it back into your little hands and try to make it work? You already know when you're involved, it doesn't work. So that's what this hope card is saying. 2024, 2023, you practice. You got a lot of situations that came in to teach you how to hold on to hope and what happens when you do, and how even if it's that midnight hour, that last moment, the energy will shift and change, and then things work out in your favor. How do you get to have those experiences on a consistent basis? You do not waver in your consciousness, in your energy, in your belief. If you know that you know, and you have been practicing the laws of manifestation and the universal laws, then you know it's going to come to pass. There is no room for that old habit. And I'm calling it an old habit because is so ingrained, just like that's what habits do. They get ingrained, and then we're on autopilot and they're popping up left and right. You don't want autopilot, lower density habits popping up in 2024. There's no room for that. Power. Absolutely. When you stand in hope and you hold that vibration, and hope isn't, it is not a doubt vibration. Well, I hope it shows up. Hope is deeper than that. Hope is a knowing. It's a knowing that it is going to happen. And why is the word hope, when the vibration of that word can feel a bit loosey-goosey? Well, if I'm hoping that works out, then there's still a little room that it might not. No, no, no. That's that human consciousness matrix 3D thinking. Well, I hope, I'm going to cross my fingers, but there's still doubt. I won't be disappointed if it doesn't. No. When you're in hope and when you say, I know that I know, I have been putting out truth, honesty, love, peace, whatever it is, whatever energy you put out, it has to come back. So if you've been putting in faith and hope, you've been arresting your fears and doubts, then you already know there is no room for anything else. What you desire or need will absolutely show up for you. It has to. It's a universal law. The reason it hasn't in the past is because somehow, some way, most likely through a human habit, you got into, whether it's an internal conversation or an external conversation, that was a different vibration. One, you step out of your power when you do that. Power, when we step out in authenticity, we step out in our true power. We have confidence. We know that we know that we know. Doesn't matter who comes at us and tells us something different. We know that we know. You cannot be shaken. Yeah, other people don't like it. Oh, well, you're not living other people's lives. You're living your life, right? So, yes, great illumination is coming in. I feel that you've already started getting these illuminating hits, these intuitive hits, whether you're listening to them or not. I mean, that's a different story. And again, no judgment on this. But that illumination, that clarity brings in the authenticity. Hold on to the hope. That is your only option. When you make that your only option, you come forth in full power. All right, let's see what the story is. What does the tarot have to say? Love, praise, and gratitude, glory, and grace. I've missed you guys. I really, really have. If you haven't gone and checked out my end of 2023, beginning 2024, what energy to expect reading, it is now up on YouTube. Go check that one out, as well as the January 1st energy reading, that is up as well. So as I was saying, my readings are timeless. Doesn't matter when you see these. So don't trip out. Oh, this one says this date, or you talked about this. Goodness, this is a lot of cards. So, and this reading was, however long. Doesn't matter. It's energy, guys. And for those of you who enjoy my readings and want a little bit extra, I have launched for 2024 a reading only membership, very affordable. You get the daily readings, you get extended, you get bonus readings, and you get member only discounts. So you might want to check that out. Everything you need to know is in the description box below. I am running specials, limited time to open up 2024. So if you want to get in on that, check out those links below. All right, 8 of coins, 4 of coins. Knight of Swords reversed, Justice reversed. And then we've got Queen of Oars, Temperance, Ace of Oars reversed, and King of Chalices. Okay. So this feels like a situation, and again, it's general, so get in where you fit in, whether it's love, friendship, family, work, situationship, whatever. You have been putting in the work here. I feel like you have been trying to be focused. I do feel there has been a lot of distractions that come in. Um, there is a little bit of resistance energy with this Four of Coins. This is going back to that hope and saying, oh, I hope this works out, or, I hope I have the money to pay this bill. If not, I'm going to have to blah, blah, blah. That's this Four of Coins energy. So for those of you that have been putting in work, into an area of your life or a situation, and this energy feels like it's been almost sluggish moving through it, like quicksand, 2 steps forward, 3 steps back type of energy. I feel that towards the end of 2023, some of you just wanted to give up. Just, I don't want to do this anymore. This is too much work, blah, whatever it is. There could be misunderstandings as well. I don't feel that whoever you're dealing with, whoever this other party is, or multiple parties, I don't feel like they've heard you or they understand where you're coming from. There's a lot of misunderstanding that caused some sort of a divide. Okay, I don't feel this part is going to be for everybody. I feel this is for a very small select few. I'm picking up on it pretty strong, so I've got to mention it. For whoever has been in this more revenge seeking type of energy, and it can be very subtle. It doesn't mean that, you're out there plotting somebody's demise or revenge, but you're thinking about it. It's kind of this energy of, well, you did this, so I'll do this, I'm going to make you feel your karma sooner, that type. Be very careful, because that is going to blow up in your face. Whenever we come from that type of energy, it will always play out in your life first. So watch that. And that's what I'm getting with this Knight of Swords and Justice in reverse. Be very careful of subconscious energy, especially if it's involving or has to do with other people. 2024 isn't about you saving other people or being other people's source. I'm not saying you're not going to help people or you can't help people. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, who's ever been in this energy, you have had a tendency to grab the reins, have control, take on other people's things and help them supposedly sort their life when they're still off doing their own thing. They're really not putting in the work. They bring it to you. You put in the work. You feed it back to them, but they don't do anything with it. You get frustrated, da 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 da. That's where I'm talking about this energy of, well, you're going to reap what you sow. That's a universal law. Everybody has to do that. You do not want to send that out to anybody, because guess what? Who's going to live that energy out first? You are. Let it go. Let it go. Recognize you are not Captain Save-A-Ho. You're not Captain Save a Fool. And I'm using that word hoe and fool in regards to, and it's not a judgment statement. it is a statement of reference for matrix minded people, people who want other people to do the work for them. This could even be somebody you really don't hear from until they're in a situation and they need your advice and guidance. Okay. So that's what I'm talking about. In other words, this energy for 2024, it is not your responsibility for other people. Your responsibility is you. Make sure you're always turning this energy within, going within, and striving to be the best you that you can be. Because if you put your attention on other people and what they're doing or not doing and what you don't have in 2024, that is going to expand. That is going to magnify. You're going to attract more of that. Why? Jupiter has moved direct in the sign of Taurus. Jupiter's the planet that rules expansion. Taurus rules abundance, finance, beauty, luxury. So, whatever you put your mind and your attention on, what you're thinking on, will bring up feelings, and what you feel, you make real. And here, all but the King of Chalices is in reverse. Queen of Oars, Temperance, Ace of Oars. Yeah, this is out of balance right now. Somebody is still thinking on what didn't happen, who didn't show up for them, whatever in 2023. Let it go, let it go, let it go. You cannot afford to take this into 2024. Because yes, there is going to be chaos. There's going to be, you're going to see this great divide. There's already been reports of solar flares that increased right after midnight. You know, that, and I talked about this in one of my videos. We're going to see more intense earthquakes, fires, floods, natural events, things like that, because the earth is now being flooded with a higher vibration of love and light. That comes in to disrupt what's been hidden in the dark. So we're going through an exposure time. See this as this is more light coming in, you're getting more illumined, and now it's sifting and shaking out those subconscious human habits, holding on, resisting, thinking about what you don't have. Guys, if you take anything out of this, what you think about and feel in 2024 is going to expand. So if you like being, in that lower, denser vibration, absolutely don't change. Stay that way. Trust me, you will get exactly what you want. More negativity, more lack, more things to bitch and complain about. 100%. Save this video and come back. You don't believe me. The other side of that coin is true as well. If you discipline yourself, and guys, I know it does take discipline. It takes practice for a while. Once you've nailed it, you've been practicing it, it becomes your natural default. Then it's not as hard. And remember, you get to qualify your day. You get to qualify the energy. So qualify it with ease and grace. So in regards to the expanse, if you're disciplining yourself and cutting yourself off from thinking and speaking in ways that keep you stuck, that highlight what you don't have, the lack and all of that, versus you being in this energy of, I've already set my intention, I'm doing the inner work in divine timing. The money for the bills will show up. The relationship I desire will show up, whatever it is. But right now, you've got some of that double-minded energy going on, as I called out up here. It's that, yes, I want to manifest this, but just in case, stop planning for what you don't want, because 100% you're going to get what you don't want, only because you have so much momentum and history and consistency in that old vibration. 2023, if you did the work, you got this really strong. and you started putting into practice how to change your thoughts and feelings and hold on tight until that manifestation comes through. And you started seeing manifestations come through. 2024, things speed up. So remember, the key for 2024 is expansion. You magnetize to you what you feel. Your words have power. Your words, thoughts, and feelings all shape your reality. All right, let's get a manifestation card and see where we're at. All right, guys. And if you are ready to take a deep dive into yourself and really get out of these habits and transform, check out the links in the description. There are some amazing things coming for 2024 that will help. Forgiving, huge, 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 huge. You need to forgive others, but you need to forgive you. Anybody here in regret, wish I did this, shoulda, coulda, woulda, let it go. Let it go, let it go. It all had a purpose. This next one we have is capital. Interestingly enough, I was talking about bills, things like that. If you dealt with lack in 2023, even if it was just mentally, and what do I mean by mentally? Maybe you had a lot of unexpected expenses in 2023. And at first, when they came through, you reacted in old ways, panic, upset, stress. What am I going to do? Blah, 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 blah. But you worked through that and you got glimpses of money showing up out of nowhere, the bill being paid, what have you. 2024, with the cosmic energy we have, it is ripe to be a very abundant, prosperous year. And it will be for those who have been doing the work. Remember, exposure is coming. The powers that be, the money that has been controlled, yeah, we're going to see upheavals and all that. Will you have opportunities to jump back into that old frightened energy? Absolutely. When it happens, let's say you walk out to your mailbox today, you get an unexpected bill. Discipline yourself to say, you know what? Okay, take a deep breath. Grateful I am that this bill came in, because this is an opportunity for me to prove to myself my new beliefs. I know that this bill will get paid. It doesn't matter, I don't need to know how it's going to come in. I just need to know. I know that it's going to come in because that is my truth. My life comes with a bounty. My bills are paid. I am an abundant being. Whatever you need to say, but stay out of that panic. Appreciated. For those of you that are still here and listen to all this and you've been going, yeah, well, it's not love, it's not money, my life is great on that, but you haven't felt appreciated for a long, long time. There's a burning, deep desire, so it's not surface level, but it's deep, that you want to be appreciated. You want to know that you are valued and appreciated in people's lives. 2024 is going to be the year. I do feel it'll be subtle, but you are going to start seeing this show up in your life. And the more gratitude and appreciation you show for everything in your life, you will all of a sudden start noticing that people are more appreciative of you. And it is the cycle of life, guys. All right. I hope this helped. I hope you got something out of it. Again, I have missed you guys. I'm so happy to be back. So I look forward to everything that is going to come to pass in 2024. This is a year, it's going to be a year we haven't seen before. So, all right, guys. I am sending oceans and oceans of love from my heart to yours. Alakai, Alakai, Alakai.